We've made it to the final battle. Can you feel the excitement? Welcome back to the latest installment of our Battle of the Hockey Pool guides. Here is a quick summary of our finalists, what they did in the qualification rounds, the semis, and for our last entrant, what they did including the repechage. How did our finalists look through our missed opportunity scoring? Well, here we see 5 out of our 8 finalists. And these are the remaining entrants. In our missed opportunity video, we explore how poorly all the guides did, which partially explains why these guides with very high missed opportunity scores could survive to the finals. We will come back to this later. With some more detail, we see the strengths and weaknesses of le Droit, le Soleil. Overall, they appear to be a very strong contender. The sports forecaster has some impressive results in the short to mid-range drafts, and that they never ended up in dead last is a positive indicator. Le pool is somewhat similar to the forecaster, but they seem either to be good or not so great. Steve Laidlaw is very heavily reliant on medium to long drafts. It should be concerning that short victories are easily given up. Steady results across almost all draft lengths for Pool Pro, but nothing screams out as being the best for now. We will see if that changes in the finals. Left wing lock had early successes and then faded away in long drafts. How competitive will they be against stronger competition? Another copycat, this time it's ESPN mimicking left wing lock's early productivity to some degree. There does look like there is a division between guides that win in short drafts and guides that win in long ones. DobberHockey had to fight through 4 battle rounds to get to this point, so while the numbers look impressive, they were in twice as many battles as the other guides. Like Steve Laidlaw, the lack of victories, and worse, the abundance of last place finishes in very short drafts is concerning. We are now going to give you some time to ponder who will win the championship, and also to look at the other participants that didn't qualify for the finals. Which of these do you believe should have made it in? Here are the results. In 8th was Left Wing Lock. 7th place went to Steve Laidlaw. Pool Pro landed in 6th. DobberHockey earned the 5th spot. Le Pool took 4th place. With over 61,000 victories, 3rd place went to the sports forecaster. And our champion is ESPN, by such a very close margin. 960 more victories than Le Droit, le Soleil. Wow. Congrats to all our finalists, but kudos to ESPN, our champion. I said that we would come back to the missed opportunity scores, and on this slide you will see the values for the top 328 players. Why 328? On average, there were 41 draft rounds, and at 8 players per round, that equals 328 total players. ESPN had the best missed opportunity scoring of the finalists at that range, but there were 2 non-qualifiers that had better scores, McKean's Hockey and Scott Cullen. Were they just victims of bad luck? DobberHockey got into 5th place probably because they took advantage of players that the other guides overlooked. You see this in their low unprojected missed opportunity value, but didn't do much better because of their high projected missed opportunities. Steve Laidlaw did the opposite and worked their way out of 8th and into 7th by having one of the best projected missed opportunity values, but missed out on some very good players which were taken by the other guides. The margin of victory was very wide in the 10-round drafts, which were dominated by ESPN. 77% of all the victories here were theirs. The margins grew closer at the 15-round drafts, but ESPN still managed to grab 60% of all these wins. Le Droit, le Soleil took over at the 20-round drafts. They were the dominant force, but only earned 36% of the wins here. The tide shifted yet again, and the sports forecaster won 59% of all the 25-round drafts. They continued with 46% of all the 30-round drafts. And it wasn't until the maximum draft lengths where DobberHockey was able to wrestle control with 45% of all these victories. It should be noted that Droit Le Soleil was the second best guide in the 15, 25, 30, and maximum draft lengths, but ESPN's dominance in the 10 and 15 round drafts could not be overcome. A difference of only 960 wins. Wow, I can't believe how close it was. Before we close out this video, we will look at the draft order stats. For the finals, the only time a guide had a real advantage was when they drafted with the first overall pick. Because they poorly predicted the player scoring for that season, guides in lower drafting positions were able to take advantage of the missed opportunities. And here are the total number of wins by draft order for the 9 events in this season's battles. Overall, there was an advantage for the guides that picked within the first 3 selections, but it wasn't very much of one. Please consider liking the videos and subscribing to this channel. You can also look at my blog postings by going to www.hockeypoolguideaid.blogspot.com. Until next time, stay safe.